First opened in 2017, there's a look at the beautiful state-of-the-art Mercedes-Benz Stadium here in Atlanta, GA. Here's the punter, Thomas Morstead, to get this one started. And we are underway from Atlanta.
Avery Williams on the return. The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So first and 10 now from the 30. A run for the first time with Bijan Robinson. The game's first play produces 6 yards. Brings up second down.
It's the pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
On play action, Cousins. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A very solid gain of 27.
But certainly as a fan, you get a little bit nervous when you see him make those kind of throws. But they work on that in practice more than we know. And most of them now know their limits and know what they can get away with. And there's completion right there.
Cousins. Over the middle, that's caught by McLeod. Touchdown, Falcons! Ray McLeod, 38 yards. And the Falcons march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage. Well, they spoke about the importance of getting off to a good start, and they're on their first drive, Charles, into the end zone for the touchdown.
And what an advantage for them. They're already clicking one drive in, didn't need to wait to get up to full speed. We had heard about the extra time they put in with each other, trying to learn each other's skills, what they like, the whole deal, and it paid off early in this one. I would expect them to keep firing on the next drive and keep that connection going.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Rodgers and the Jets now with a first and 10 at their own 26. On first and 10, it's Hall. And not a whole lot there, maybe a yard to the 27. Still 9 yards to go on second down from the 27. Rodgers now to throw. They're able to complete this one to Tyler Conklin. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. From Falcon territory now, here's first and 10 at the 46. Straight ahead is Hall. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. Options galore here, second and a few inches. Throwing is Rodgers. Open man here is Conklin. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 13-yard line. Paul on to give up the middle. Oh, look at the juke. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. So not quite a first and goal just yet as they come up now second and inches. They'll go again with Hall. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Breece Hall A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Jets are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own.
That's a great response here in this first quarter. And what I like about it is how they put this drive together. The other guy scored quickly to start the game, but this was smart football to not feel like you have to go out and score quickly yourself. So they worked the ball down the field, took their time, and finished with the touchdown run.
Now Greg Zuerlein on for the extra point. And oh, he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
That's out wide here for Robinson. And he sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 22 yards there, a first down.
That's good for the Falcons. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Cousins now from the 50. That's complete to Mooney. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. A big pickup of 38. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on first and 10. To throw is Cousins. And that is caught. Touchdown Falcons. Darnell Mooney from 13 yards out as his guys are able to extend their lead. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. After one, 14-6 our score on EA Sports. The punter Pinion now to kick this one away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. That's over the middle and caught by the rookie. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Shotgun now for Rodgers. This pass out wide to Hall. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. To throw is Rodgers. That would almost intercepted, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be second down.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
7-yard gain on the play. Third down.
Rodgers wants to change the look. They'll run with Hall. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. Throwing now is Rodgers, who dumps this one off here to Hall. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on second and goal here. They'll give to Hall. And he stopped immediately there. Big play coming here. It's third and goal. Now it's Rodgers. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. So Rodgers will depart, and on is Greg Zuerlein for the Jets field goal. Zuerlein's kick is up and through, and that'll get the lead down to 5. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Falcons take over first and 10.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
That's brought in downfield by London. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Cousins to throw it. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and it's scooped up by the Jets. Now he breaks free in the middle of the field. And he takes it to the house. It's a fumble recovery for a Jet touchdown. And Charles, look at the big fella. What a rumble that was. Not only to scoop it, but then take it the rest of the way for the touchdown.
And now you know they're going to have to hear about it from now on. The defensive backs, he's going to want to run with them, do their drills, the whole deal. He thinks he's the pace setter now.
It doesn't matter what happens in practice this week, he's smiling. Zuerlein good with a PAT. And the lead is now 2. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Got an open man. It's McLeod. He's to the 15. And he's in for the touchdown. The final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
So instead of trailing into the lockers, they grab the lead with the clock reading all zeros before intermission.
I would love to go into the locker room with them because right now they're riding a nice wave, aren't they? They're feeling good about themselves. I know the coach is going to be talking to them about calming down, taking it easy. We've got a whole second half, but use the way we finished the first one to start the second.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Jets going to get the football first, and they trail as well as we get back underway in this second half. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Their own 26-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now he's getting the ball to start the second half. How about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Hall again. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Now Rodgers. Throwing quickly to Wilson. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And now that sets up 3rd and 2. Now Rodgers. And check down, complete to Hall. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Back to the ground with Hall. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And they'll get him down here at about the 42. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Throwing is Cousins. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Trying to get their tight end involved finally. That's the first time that they've looked his way. He's kind of been a forgotten man in this offensive scheme.
Yeah, didn't look his way at all in the first half, and I'll bet you the offense coordinator made a note at the half and said, let's get him involved because he could be a big-time playmaker for us.
And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Here's Cousins. Man open is Robinson. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Bijan Robinson, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. Here comes Hall. He's going to bring it out. And good coverage defensively. They wouldn't let him get ahead of steam going, and he'll be brought down at the 15. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Well, right now, they're in a bit of a tough spot here, CD. You're trailing by double digits. Remember the last time out, they fumbled. They're going to have to play some clean football here on this possession.
And all the talk on their sideline has been about trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted.
Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And the return will stop right around the 25.
Intercepted. The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Following the interception, Cousins. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Final minute now of the third quarter.
Brings up 2nd and 16. at the 31-yard line.
Now Cousins. He's got the hook up to McLeod. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Cousins now.
He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts.
And he's going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
From the gun, here's Cousins. This to Pitts, and he's got him. Touchdown, Atlanta. Kyle Pitts, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Falcons are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter.
Well, he's regarded as one of the best athletes among NFL tight ends, Charles, and it certainly was on display right there.
And as we've seen this league continue to grow and develop, I think the tight end position is becoming harder and harder to defend because now it's elite athletes playing that position, not just the big guys who can block. How about his ability to get downfield and make plays against any defense?
And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Back now in Atlanta. It's Jet football, but they trail here as we start the fourth quarter.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd down and 7.
Here's Rodgers to throw.
Over the middle and complete to Wilson.
Sheds off the tackle. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. To throw, it's Rodgers. Open man here is Conklin. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
A gain of 15. And the first down.
Rodgers again now.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Jesse Bates.
And the Falcons are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line.
This spot in the fourth quarter with that deficit had to throw the football. Unfortunately, there's the risk of big turnover.
And you know you're going to be throwing against nickel, dime, all sorts of exotic defenses, but you have to do it anyway. Ordinarily, you might want to run the football a little bit, try and get them out of it. But as you noted, this time of the game, this point on the clock, had to throw it.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Working out of the gun, Cousins. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, Falcons.
Drake London.
66 yards.
And the Falcons are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
And it's no good. It has not been his day. That's the 2nd extra point he's missed so far.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
Here's 2nd and 7.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. Wide open receiver, complete. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 29-yard line.
Out of the gun, they run it with Hall.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Rodgers now to throw. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Justin Simmons.
And the Falcons are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line.
Now a handoff to start it out. Robinson. Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Throwing here, Cousins.
Hitting London coming across the field.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Cousins. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
They'll throw again. Cousins.
This ball down the field for Pitts.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
4th down, Cousins.
Finding Kyle Pitts running the slant.
And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
And that pretty much has been the storyline, Charles. This defense, they seem to be one step ahead from the start of the game until now.
And you identified it perfectly, and we can see the frustration that's settling in now. And it's probably been there for a long time, but now it's evident because you can see it in their faces, you can see it in their body language, maybe even a little bit in that play call that ended up maybe closing them out.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Robinson up the middle. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30.
Cousins here to throw. This is caught. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
But just power football there down near the goal line. Give it to him. He's able to push his way across.
Yeah, they went heavy there.